Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD PhD, and today is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. It is 2:57 and 21 seconds a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today I'm going to be doing a very special autobiography, so let's hop to it here. Today, I would like to talk specifically about my childhood and some of my life obstacles and experiences I had undertaken throughout my life to achieve the gift of my present-day lifestyle. One important thing I would like to mention is that I was a visionary child and started reading and writing at the age of 2 years old. I started reading child encyclopedia books at the age of 2 years old, along with children's storybooks. My mom had ordered me. I still remember the color of the books, the smell of the books, and the interesting stories I read. I deciphered the English language quickly and innately throughout my childhood years. In my prime years, I'd say around the age of 5 or 6 years old, I started reading my dad's Cambrian College Encyclopedia, Britannicas. My dad was never home as he was out truck driving 18-wheelers, so I ended up taking the encyclopedia collection to my room. I was so fascinated with Britannica, I would love looking at the black and white photos, feeling and touching the pages and reading sporadically throughout the day. The behavior of reading books followed me straight through my childhood years, right to adulthood. I was super close to my father when I was a child, but as the years went on, my dad being out on the road all the time, I stopped crying and so did my mom. I eventually grew stronger and didn't feel the need to be so clingy to my dad as much. I was so close to my mom that I didn't want to go to kindergarten class and would make excuses to stay home. My kindergarten teacher eventually failed me from kindergarten, which made me very, very sad. I would often think of my mom when I was at school and was distracted and wouldn't do my work. Another ironic thing I'd like to mention is that I knew my entire life before I was even conceived in this world. I also experienced telepathy and outer-body experiences at the age of 2 years old, which helped me learn about this world before other children. I always felt older than my age and was more mature than other children in school. Doctors picked up on my phenomenal intelligence at the age of 2 years old, and would book appointments to sit and chat with me for an hour's tops every few weeks. In my later childhood years, doctors could no longer comprehend my language, and at the start of my preteen years, I would often speak on trajectories on far-out topics such as space science and time travel, as I was into physics and mathematics at the age of 8 years old. Doctors considered me to be so intelligent that they were forced to deem me as insane. In other words, I was so intelligent that I was considered crazy. I know so much about this world that I'm surprised I'm still alive to write and speak about it today. I'm going on my 37th anniversary in April in regards to reading encyclopedia. And before the encyclopedia days, I was reading child encyclopedia books. My mom had ordered me those books, along with children's storybooks, which I very much enjoyed. I was very close to my mom as a child, and she did her very best to raise us. She tried her best and always gave it her best. My mom is a very creative and good cook, and she always cooked the most healthiest and richest meals, and still does. She always made the best breakfast, and packed the healthiest lunches for school. We had the best Christmases, and the Christmas tree was filled with gifts, right to the end of the hallways. I was spoiled and come from a warm and loving Catholic family. My parents always tried their best to make our lives the best we could live. We always had the latest toys, computers, bicycles, and birthday cakes. My parents never drank alcohol and had not abused any sort of drugs. I followed in those footsteps. My mom took us to church every Sunday, read scriptures, and we loved to sing hymns together. My parents were golden, and sometimes you don't realize what you have. Life isn't perfect, but I come from a very good family background, and I got wisdom beyond my years. I would like to thank my audience for listening to my autobiography. This autobiography was written by me, Professor Will, CBMD, PhD, and I hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have an awesome day.